Kimmie Rose, and this is this week's vibe and mantra for July the 22nd to July the 28th, 2019 AD. And I cannot believe it has been, all I can tell you is it has been an amazing transformational week for me with much gratitude. I have listened to and when I say much gratitude to the universe, I have listened to my own advice that I shared last week and really tuned in to letting go of my ego and really listening to myself. And through that listening, I was able to hear and understand that there are certain things in life that are so much more important than always spinning your wheels. Spinning your wheels, working without joy, working without break, working without taking the time to be with those people that are the most important people to you. And that is really what I learned from this eclipse. Because the eclipse, as I was explaining earlier, it was mirroring to us, and we had our first eclipse during the new moon in July. It mirrored to us our feelings. What doesn't feel right in our life? What are we feeling? What are we experiencing? And how can we change and shift that? And then as we went into the full moon said, make the change. And soon as I accepted that and just brought that in, all of a sudden, things in my life that I had been letting go of, that I had not, I'd just been taking for granted, not showing the divine appreciation for, they started to show up. And I can't even explain it, but it's like all of a sudden looking at someone and just saying, wow, that's why I love that person, or this is why I appreciate this person. Even my parents, it's like, they're not going to be here forever. I need to see them. And as we all know, things come up, we get busy, we have houses, we have things. And I've realized more and more that in really being aware of what it is I need for myself and the highest good of my health, the more I am aware of that, the less clutter I need in my life, and the more simplification that I allow, the more I can truly feel myself. So I simplified things today. I have a very nice, expensive, actually 2 cameras that I use. I thought I'm going to use my iPhone. And this is going to be straight from the heart, authentic. It's not going to have any anything high tech in this video. I'm just going to be as present as possible. I'm sitting in a room that is very special. I'll show you some pictures. This is my granddaughter's bedroom in my home. And I have this little village I create with them. And we always use our imagination, because imagination is the key to developing all of your senses. And in every video I have set that intention to really show my purpose and to teach it as I get closer and closer to the launch of my book, Wake Up Your Intuition. I am so grateful to be able to share with you some intuition tips. So here is one of them. Before I even start with the vibe, using your imagination. In your mind, go back to that of a child, that child that is inside of you, and allow yourself to imagine a place, a land. Close your eyes. Don't think of anything but everything I expressed to you, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like, and what you sense. So close your eyes as you move into a land. This is a land that my mother would take me to when I was young. She would say to me, when I couldn't sleep, I would go lay in her bed and say, Mommy, I can't sleep. And she'd say, close your eyes and use your imagination and go somewhere magical. I would close my eyes. And one of my favorite songs when I was younger was the Candyman. You know that song? Who can make a sunrise and sprinkle it with dew? And I would literally, the Candyman can, because he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And I think of and here I'm in my granddaughter's room, of rainbows. And all these loving, the colors, teddy bears. You can open your eyes now. You see the teddy bear? How soft it is when I touch it. Can you feel me holding this teddy bear? Can you feel how safe it makes me feel? Is there anything about this teddy bear that stands out, that reminds you of anything? Now here's another thing. There's a mermaid. Talk about imagination. Something my granddaughters and I love to use. Think of a mermaid. What does she look like? Now close your eyes as I take you to a land. The sun is rising in the distance. As you can smell, you can feel the morning dew. As you find yourself on a soft bed, and the room that you're in is full of beautiful colors. It's a perfect temperature. You can smell the morning. You can hear the birds singing. And you can see the sunlight being cast through the window, through a prism that you have on the window, as a myriad of colors, like a rainbow, appear. And you get up, you just stretch your arms, take that last yawn. Feel that. And make your way to the bathroom, because many of us have to go to the bathroom as soon as we wake up. We get that feeling. And then flush the toilet. Walk out, and you've got something, whether you're a male or female, if you're a man, whatever you want to wear. It's comfortable. Maybe you just have your trousers on. If you're a female, you got some soft, fluffy robe that isn't too warm, or maybe it's silk. Go to the front door. Realize that there's no one around for miles and miles. For outside that door is a beautiful, magical place. And it is a place that you have created for yourself. I'm going to share my magical place with you and see what you experience from it. Open the door, walk out, and you see beautiful, fluffy clouds up in the sky. They look just like cotton candy. Just like cotton candy. Whatever color you wish them to be, that's what color they are. And you see a stream in the distance flowing into a river, and that river is milk chocolate. You can smell it just flowing. This is like a candy land around you, but it's the most beautiful, beautiful candy land you ever did see. You can see the trees made of licorice root, and as the trees get fuller, different types of candy make the leaves. What's more beautiful about it is you can smell it, you can taste it, and you see a pathway in front of you, a pathway, a little pathway, these little tiny Tootsie Rolls, the green and the orange flavored and the strawberry and the coconut. And you can walk on that path and you notice that there are candy canes on each side. You even go to it, you lick one, and you taste it, and it tastes like fruit. These candy canes are special because they have vitamins in them and they make your body very healthy. This candy is special. You notice a bucket. You pick it up and you walk over to the milk chocolate river and you take in the bucket. You pick up, just scoop it up in the bucket and you have milk chocolate, just like milk. You decide that you're going to take it back to your home and you notice another bucket and then you see a sign that says cereal, yummy cereal. You think to yourself, milk chocolate and cereal, how do I mix these two? But it doesn't matter because the milk chocolate that you have will go perfectly with the cereal. So you go down the pathway and you notice cereal just growing from the ground. And you notice like a flower and holding in the center of it cereal, any kind. I can see Lucky Charms. And I notice there's a lot of marshmallows in it. Lucky Charms marshmallows. So I go and I take that cereal and I scoop it up. And there's a bag on the ground. I scoop it into the bag and I have just what I need. I have my milk and my cereal. And I walk back down that pathway. And I notice when I look up, there's an orange tree. And that orange tree has a spout on it. And there's a glass right there. I notice first I must sit down my bucket of my milk and my cereal. So I walk over first to a table. A beautiful table with white chairs, beautiful pink cushions. And I set on that table my cereal. Next to there's a bowl there, and there's even a spoon. And there's a straw attached to the bowl. I set it all down. And then I walk back to that tree. That tree. Do you remember what kind of tree it was? Can you smell the smell of oranges? There's a spout on it. I think, pick up the glass. Hold the glass up. And I open the spout, and out comes fresh orange juice. I fill up my glass, and I have to take a sip. I can taste it. My mouth begins to water. So I put in a little bit more. I I walk back and I sit down and I pour my cereal into the bowl and then the milk, chocolate, and I begin to eat my cereal and drink my juice. And I notice how good it tastes. And the thing I notice the most is it's beautiful. And everything my imagination, your imagination can imagine, if you were in a Candyland, you can see for miles and miles. And you feel peaceful. And I pick up the bowl because I finished the cereal. And I do as I always do, separate the marshmallows and I eat the cereal. And then I take my mouth on the straw that is in the bowl and I drink the rest of the chocolate. Oh, I'm full. And this really beautiful fairy comes flying down and says, go in and change. Do not worry, I will clean it all up for you. And I give thanks to that fairy. So I go in, back in my house by opening the door. And I decide I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna take a nap. And I lay down on my soft bed, a soft pillow, and I drift to sleep. And I sleep peacefully, comfortably. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And we're back. Did you enjoy that? That's where my mom, when I was a kid, I loved candy. I loved candy so much that I even would imagine it. And it was like Candyland. It was just perfect for me. Maybe you don't like candy, but that was an intuition exercise and the importance of developing all of your senses, smelling, tasting, hearing, touching, feeling, all of them, and seeing. All of those senses, the more you use them, the more you are able to see beyond the veil. It's such a beautiful thing. And so, as I talk about that, this week's vibe is interesting. As we are in the very last week, can you believe that, of July 2019. This is really important because this week, as you have moved through all these realizations of what is for your highest good, you're going to realize that you are ready to fully embrace the things that you want in your life. You will decide to keep the people in your life that are important and those that have not served your highest good. You can let go with love. But I assure you, if you're letting go of someone with anger, then you have not yet let them go. Because to let them go with anger means unfinished business. This week is all about the soul's purpose. And how I like to teach about the soul's purpose is to share the prism, the whole story of the prism. If you can imagine, you are crystal clear because you are sure of where you are now, of where you're going. You are sure of yourself. You are sure that you can feel. You are sure that you can experience the things in your life by being able to receive. So you make yourself an instrument of receiving. Beautiful prism. And from that vast collective unconscious, you can receive, just like a prism receives light, information and guidance flows into your being, and out of it, just like a prism, you see a myriad of colors, beautiful colors. And that myriad of colors represent, just imagine, this is here, the light coming in, and out of it is a reflection of people that are going to help you, to support you, because you know who you are, what you're doing, opportunities, different things that will take you on your journey. And as you go on that journey, you realize that there is a divine knowledge that is within you. And that's the vibe this week. It's that knowing. The more you know yourself, the more you can walk on your path. And the best way to describe it, I kind of wrote about it because I want to explain it to you, and I know by writing about it, that's the best way for me to express. So, knowing that you're going to be supported more in your life. This is a knowing that you're going to have this week. And you're willing to take the risk to move beyond those normal, safe things because you are sure you've got in touch with the feeling of the things you need. And just like the card in the tarot, the Wheel of Fortune, every spoke of the wheel represents a different opportunity, a different situation. You can balance your wheel. So you are looking at your family, you're looking at your health, you're looking at all the things in your life that need to stay in balance. You can balance your wheel and embrace where you are now in the moment. There's no compromise, you're not going back. You're staying where you are, right here, right now. That's the feeling this week. Stay there and be ready to receive. You get this clear sense of purpose. And when you do, it's one of the greatest gifts that you could ever be given. That's what this week is about. Because Aquarius is literally coming in, and Aquarius knows. Aquarius takes charge. And then we got a moon in Leo, and that is like the work, that's like taking the dreams, that's moving them forward. So Aquarius and Leo balance. Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius, we have these ideas and we're very good at putting them out there, knowing we don't have the doubt. It's just like, boom, they're there. And the Leo can take those and put them into manifestation. So there's a trust you have to have. And when you have that trust, things manifest. As I say in my book, Wake Up Your Intuition, that intention is the vehicle that carries your truth from place to place. That's part of the process of waking up. It's not just all about all the exercises you do to wake up your intuition, but it's also a process. There are a series of steps. And if you take those steps, you can move into that awareness that allows you to be open to receive and to manifest out. So, when you are in your purpose, you have that clear sense, you have that knowing. This is one of the greatest gifts that we can give ourselves and that we can give others. It's about knowing who we are, why we're here, and having a vision for how we can live. That purpose is a significant key to living the life you were meant to live. And as I said, Aquarius, which is ruled by the planet Uranus, is powerfully present right now. And it is working with all of the personal planets. So every one of you, no matter what sign you are, working with them as we're changing and connecting to the present of what is now. And we're really understanding what really matters. And we're not getting taken off the beaten path. We're not getting distracted. You realize that all the stuff that you thought you needed, you don't. During this time, you're going to go in and understand what you have is enough. Doesn't mean that other things won't come or you can't create more. It's a simplicity of trusting what is, so the things that you really do need will manifest. That's the beauty of it. It's so neat when we move into that. And to work with what we have now is really the ability to embrace a clear sense of ourself and our purpose. Knowing who we are, why we're here, and having a vision for how we can live that purpose. Truly, it is a significant key to a rewarding and fulfilling life. I'm not joking. This is what's going on. It's really cold this week. So pay attention to the aha moments. And if you have a negative thought, release it. It's that easy. Just let it go. And you will be shown something significant. I said I released this negativity. And then what happened is people started being negative. And I said, nope. I love this person, I love you. I am not going to get pulled into that. I need to stay clear. And I know for me, like in the morning if someone's negative, I just can't do that. I like to stay in that positive flow. And so when we get comfortable with ourselves, and we know this comes first, we move into living our soul path. It's that which we really came to experience as our soul path. And we recognize these experiences as knowing a part of ourselves. We become comfortable in our own skin. And that is awesome because then we know why we're here. We know who we are. And we have this vision for how we can live purpose. It's a significant key, remember, to feeling heaven on earth. So, your soul mission, what is it? I'm going to be talking a lot about that over the next few weeks. But I wanted to share with you what my definition of that is. It's not so much something that you do, but rather it's the energy or the passion that drives everything that you do. So when you can get clear about your soul mission, it streamlines your energy and focus so that you can make the difference that you were called to make. So it's that feeling like, this is why I'm here. I'm here to help, to receive guidance, and to give clarity to people, not to tell them what to do, but help them to feel themselves. But then I know that I must feel myself. That's why this week is so powerful, especially for me, because I know the more I allow myself to feel, the more others will also get into that flow. So, getting clear about that is important. Taking the time to close your eyes, even if it's for a couple of minutes. Getting a good night's sleep.
and making your candy healthy. I'm not saying you can't have candy, but you don't want to crash. That's the thing that I think is important. And I think the true thing is it shifts us. It just, I can't even explain the shift that you feel. And that is that Uranian energy that we are feeling this week and the Leo energy. And what happens, we begin to trust ourselves and we begin to commit to loving ourselves in a new way. It is this awareness, I cannot stress it enough, it's this awareness that is the vehicle that takes the journey with the soul's mission. We're going to do a mantra that will help you with that. So, when you hear the inner voice say, I'm ready to do this, and you will hear it. You have already heard it. Remember it now. It's a knowing, and it comes from a space of knowing that you will be supported because you clearly received it, and just things will manifest. You ever get that? Yeah, you just know, I'm going to do this, and it's going to work, and it does, because you're not letting all that stuff get in the way. It's just this feeling you get inside. If you haven't had it, you will. I promise, because this is part of my purpose with teaching you to wake up your intuition. It will allow you to stay on that path. So, getting clear about it is important. And when you hear that voice saying, I'm ready to do this, I'm just close your eyes and say, I'm ready to do this. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. In short, you're becoming crystal clear about yourself. And this clarity becomes like this magnet. And it's so amazing. It allows you to draw in divine inspiration. Like I said, drawing it in and reflect the prism. And that is of all the opportunities. Get out of the monkey mind and stay in that space. And when you hear your inner voice say, I'm ready to do this, go for it. By going for it, you're allowing yourself to streamline that which you were meant to do in this world. It is so cool. So truly, when I talk about being a prism of light and all the dream team, all the people who are part of prisms of light, Light the Way prisms of light, they are people that have shown and displayed to me that they trust, that nothing has happened to them that wasn't a learning lesson, and to move into knowing themselves better and clearer. And each one of them has expressed to me that divine knowledge of knowing that they were meant to help others. And that's what's exciting about being a part of a team that I call Prisms of Light. And I invite you to join me and others to receive that energy and to bring out a beautiful myriad of colors. So we're going to do the mantra, and all I'm going to do is just simply do a short Om to bring you into presence. So close your eyes. Om. Om. And just be still as I stand in this moment, present with myself
as I stand in presence with myself. I feel my breath. Feel it. I am alive and I realize that I was born to be happy and to love. When I am happy with the love I have, I share it with others. I welcome in life and I immerse myself in taking a chance on living my dream. Many of my dreams. I embrace and welcome in the support of my own inner being. And others. I am ready to begin now. I am ready to begin now. And in this moment, I receive. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I really look forward to the next 6 weeks. We've got a lot of cool things happening, and I love to teach. I love to teach people to wake up their senses. Thank you for joining me. And please, you see there's a little thumbs up, and there's a thumbs down. Give me a thumbs up and let me know. You just have to click on that little icon. Let me know you like this. And if you have any comments or there's anything more you would like to hear about or hear from me, please let me know. And exciting, it's so exciting, my website, Gordon Harris, who is amazing, he's an amazing person. He has so much to give. And his contact information is up if you are an aspiring author, or if you want to create, if you're wanting to create an app, you have a dream. He is here to share that awareness. And his company is Awareness Business Solutions. I have to share it with you because without him, I don't know what I would have done. He has amazing energy. And the website is KimmieRose.com. That's KimmieRose.com. I hope you enjoy it. You can also download my app, Kimmie Rose. And also, if you'd like to make an appointment for guidance or any of our other therapies and services, you can go over to LITEtheway.com. That's lighttheway.com. Light spelled LITE. So check it out. And also, I'm going to be starting my tour as my new book, Wake Up Your Intuition, and the companion manual are released. I'm like so excited. I'm like, and the companion, my new book, Wake Up Your Intuition, and the companion manual are released the end of September in Oahu, Hawaii. And I'll be coming back to Toledo, Ohio. Excited. My friend Miriam Wagner will be hosting me at it's Toledo Art Center. I'm just so excited. And then I will be traveling to different places. If you're interested in having me come, what I do is I will share a small workshop on how to develop your intuition, and that includes the book. And also, I'll be doing gallery readings, talking to people who, using my mediumship skills, which is a strong skill I have, who are with you. And with that, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to join me. And don't forget, you can go to Facebook Live. It's Kimberly Rose Ruby Morgan. That is my Facebook page. Free readings every Wednesday on Facebook Live. And also,
on Thursday, tune in to interviews with Kimmie Rose and Jant Thomas. We have great topics. Though if you go to 106.1 FM, that's in Toledo, Ohio. If you're not in the Toledo, Ohio area, you can just go simply type in toledoradio.org. Go on over there, check it out. And you can also check out any interviews, INNERVIEWS radio.com. With that, sending you lots of love, light, and peace. Have a great week. I'm going to show you some pictures of the magic that my granddaughters and I create. Peace to you. Magical land that we create, my granddaughters and I. And I hope that you will enjoy looking at it. And maybe you'll create one of your own.